reconciliation, a troubled and troubling term.
Dozens of Ryerson students crowded into the Oakham Lounge on Monday morning to hear a discussion about the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's calls to action. The event kicked off a day devoted to Indigenous Solidarity, the first day of Social Justice Week at Ryerson. Members of Ryerson's Indigenous community spoke about the importance of education and on-campus support for Indigenous students.
And in coming here, I discovered there were no support services. And so when I came, I asked that question, why isn't there support services here?
Monica McKay was one of the speakers.
I think if you take a look at the recommendations and look at what's already happening at Ryerson, I think we have a very strong foundation to move forward as a community.
The talk also focused on implementing the TRC recommendations, which many schools across Canada are already doing.
We need to take on the responsibility to educate ourselves and educate all our students about Indigenous issues. And when I say Indigenous issues, I don't mean to say that we need to focus on a number of very narrow questions just concerning Indigenous people. We need to go beyond tokenism in addressing Indigenous issues.
The talk was followed by a rally on Gould Street and a march by Idle No More Toronto, which celebrated Indigenous culture and honored missing and murdered Indigenous women. Though only one day is devoted to Indigenous solidarity, Kyle Edwards says there are ways to keep supporting the Indigenous community on campus and to get educated.
It's a little unfortunate that we have one day to talk about these issues, but the reality is there are meetings. Again, there are meetings that are happening almost bi-weekly here on campus that non-Indigenous students are able to come to. They're able to come and learn and hear what our side of the story is, which isn't told that often.
While the events for Indigenous solidarity last only a day, the issue continues to be extremely relevant on campus and beyond, and will hopefully continue to be addressed. This is Alina Baikova, RUtv News.